Welcome back, everyone, to another heartwarming episode of Cleaning Hero Squad. Today, we're taking you on an incredible journey that's as challenging as it is inspiring. Behind me is the home of an extraordinary woman. She's an elderly lady, disabled, who has been living in this house for over 20 years. But what makes her story unique is that over those years, she's developed a habit of hoarding, filling her house with things that most of us wouldn't even think about keeping. What lies inside is overwhelming. It's not just clutter, it's memories, struggles, and a lifetime of emotions packed into every inch of her home. But this isn't just about cleaning up a mess. This is about restoring dignity, hope, and joy to someone who truly deserves it. So buckle up, because today, we're not just cleaning a house, we're changing a life. Amidst the overwhelming chaos of clutter and decades of hoarding, there's a small glimmer of life: her cats. These innocent creatures wandering through the piles of belongings are her only companions in what feels like a forgotten world. Their soft purrs echo in the silence, offering her comfort amidst the disorder. They are her family, her source of unconditional love in a life filled with challenges. Our mission isn't just to clear the mess, but to create a safe, because every life in this home matters, and together, we're making it a place where hope and happiness can thrive again. In the middle of the towering piles of old newspapers, broken furniture, and who knows what else, there's an unexpected cast of uninvited roommates. Rats. Yes, you heard that right. These little critters have claimed this chaotic kingdom as their own, darting in and out of their makeshift forts like they're auditioning for a rodent version of Fast and Furious. You can't help but laugh, even as you try to dodge their tiny stampede. This house isn't just hoarded, it's practically a rat resort at this point. We're here to clean, transform, and evict some very sneaky tenants while we're at it. Stick around to see how we reclaim this space and bring it back to life. No rat VIPs allowed. Stepping into this home was like walking into a wall of smell. The overwhelming odor of years of hoarding hit us immediately, a mix of rotting food, damp furniture, and things we honestly couldn't even identify. It was so intense that even our masks felt like they weren't enough. But beneath all of this chaos is a story of someone who has been struggling alone for far too long. Have you ever dealt with a situation like this, or known someone who struggled with hoarding? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Drop a comment below and let's have a conversation about how we can all make a difference, one step at a time. And don't forget to hit that like button if you're rooting for this incredible transformation. Who knew that diving into decades of hoarding chaos could feel like an episode of Antique Roadshow? As we started sorting through the towering piles of treasures, we uncovered everything from vintage photo albums to a toaster that probably hasn't toasted since the 80s. One team member even found a diary from 1972. Talk about a time capsule. Buried beneath the chaos were priceless memories, family photos, love letters, and mementos that brought tears to the homeowner's eyes. Cleaning this house wasn't just about tossing trash. It was about rediscovering the beauty hidden beneath the clutter. What's the weirdest or most sentimental thing you've ever found while cleaning? Share your stories in the comments below. We'd love to hear them. Hi everyone. Today we're taking you on an unforgettable journey with the Cleaning Hero Squad, where compassion meets determination. We're diving into one of our most emotional and challenging transformations yet. Imagine a home where every corner is filled with clutter, every surface covered in years of neglect. Now imagine it belongs to a sick father and son, struggling to cope with daily life. As we began clearing the piles, the true horror revealed itself. Cockroaches swarmed from every corner, nesting in the clutter and crawling across the floors and walls. The infestation was overwhelming, a haunting reminder of how dangerous hoarding can become. But instead of backing down, we pressed on, determined to restore this home to a safe, livable space and give the family a fresh start. This isn't just about cleaning up a mess. It's about restoring dignity, hope, and health to a family in need. Stick with us and let's tackle this together. The living room was a chaotic maze of forgotten belongings, towering like monuments to years of neglect. Boxes overflowed with random items, broken appliances, mismatched shoes, and outdated gadgets, all tangled in a web of dust and cobwebs. Furniture was barely visible, buried beneath piles of clothes and miscellaneous clutter. The air was thick, carrying the stale scent of time and decay. As we began to sort through the mess, it was clear that this wasn't just a physical cleanup. It was a battle against years of emotional and physical accumulation, one item at a time. Have you ever tackled a room like this? What's your strategy for handling overwhelming clutter? The father and son had been battling not only the chaos of their home, but also the weight of their illnesses. The father, weakened by years of declining health, struggled to maintain even the simplest routines. The son, though determined to care for his dad, faced his own physical challenges, making the burden even heavier. But their health conditions made it impossible to keep up, allowing the clutter to spiral out of control. It was a heartbreaking reality, one that made our mission to help them even more urgent and meaningful. kitchen and laundry area had become a battleground for survival, not for the family, but for the army of cockroaches that had claimed it as their kingdom. Every corner, crack, and crevice seemed alive with movement, as the pests scurried across greasy countertops and darted in and out of the washing machine. The smell was almost unbearable, a mix of rotting food, mildew, and years of neglect, thick enough to make you gasp for air. It was clear that this wasn't just a cluttered space. It was an infestation beyond imagination. We geared up and braced ourselves, ready to take back this territory. But seriously, have you ever walked into a room and felt like the cockroaches were throwing a party without you? Let us know. We'd love to hear your bug battle stories. Your home should be a sanctuary, a place of comfort and peace, not a source of stress or danger. When clutter takes over, it's not just about aesthetics, it becomes a serious risk to your health. Dust, mold, and pests thrive in neglected spaces, leading to respiratory issues, allergies, and even infections. Excessive hoarding can quickly spiral out of control, turning a home into an unsafe environment for everyone who lives there. Have you ever faced a cluttered space that felt overwhelming? What's your best tip for keeping a tidy home? Share your stories with us in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Cleaning Hero Squad, for more inspiration, tips, and transformations. Cleaning isn't just a job for us. It's a full-on adventure, complete with plot twists, hidden surprises, and sometimes even a villain. Our team dives headfirst into the chaos, armed with brooms, buckets, and an unshakable sense of humor. Tackling years of clutter and grime is no easy feat, but we see every pile of junk as a chance to create order out of chaos and breathe new life into a home. We've seen it all, from mystery smells that could probably star in their own horror movie, to stacks of treasures that haven't seen daylight since the last century. And let's be honest, what's the strangest thing you've ever found while cleaning? Share your wildest discoveries with us. We're all ears and gloves. There's nothing quite like the feeling of seeing something transform right before your eyes. As we scrubbed away the layers of grime, dust, and neglect, it was like unwrapping a hidden treasure. That dull, forgotten chair. It turned into a bright, clean piece of furniture, revealing its true beauty underneath. The kitchen counter, once sticky and discolored, now gleamed white and spotless, as if it were smiling back at us in gratitude. Moments like these remind us why we love what we do, bringing life and vibrancy back to spaces and objects that seem beyond hope. Have you ever had that wow moment while cleaning something you thought was ruined? Share your tips and tricks with us. We'd love to hear them. As we finished the final touches, the transformation was complete. A home once buried under years of clutter now felt alive again, filled with light, cleanliness, and a renewed sense of hope. But the most touching moment came when the son, despite his physical challenges, shared a part of his heart with us. He brought out a worn photo album filled with memories of his childhood, moments of joy with his family, smiles frozen in time, and stories of love and laughter. It was a powerful reminder of why we do this work. Not just to clean houses, but to help people reconnect with the parts of their lives that truly matter. If their story touched your heart as much as it did ours, please consider subscribing to our channel, Cleaning Hero Squad, for more inspiring transformations and heartfelt moments. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into one of the most challenging, yet deeply satisfying decluttering journeys ever. It's 2025, a new year, a fresh start, and I know many of you are looking for that push to finally tackle the chaos in your home. Well, let me tell you, today's project will blow your mind. This isn't just about a little tidying up. This is an extreme declutter. We are stepping into a home that's not just messy, it's a complete disaster zone. Piles of clutter in every corner, years of neglect, and yes, even some rather unpleasant odors filling the air. I promise you, by the end of this, we'll transform this house into a clean, refreshed, and livable space. So buckle up, grab a trash bag, and let's do this together. All right, folks, here we are. As I step into this house, the first thing that hits me is the smell. It's strong, overpowering, and honestly, not pleasant. This is what happens when clutter builds up for years without attention. The air feels heavy, and it's a stark reminder of why decluttering is so important. Not just for appearances, but for your mental and physical health. It's chaotic, overwhelming, and frankly, quite sad. But this is why we're here, to bring this space back to life. Our kitchen was a disaster, every surface coated in thick, yellow-black grease, the air heavy with the stench of old oil. But as we scrubbed away, the grime melted, revealing gleaming countertops and a fresh, inviting space. The transformation was incredible, like bringing the kitchen back to life. There's nothing more satisfying than turning chaos into cleanliness. How do you and your family tackle tough kitchen messes? Let us know in the comments. The refrigerator was a chaotic mess, a true picture of neglect. Shelves were crammed with expired jars, half-empty containers, and forgotten leftovers, some of which had turned into unrecognizable science experiments. The smell hit us the moment we opened the door, a sharp, sour stench of spoiled food mixed with the pungency of something long past its prime. A clean fridge is more than just a place to store food. It's a fresh start for the heart of the home. Have you ever faced a fridge this messy? Share your stories with us. Our team came together with determination, ready to face the challenge lurking in the hidden corners and under the bed. The layers of dust were thick, untouched for what seemed like years, clinging stubbornly to every surface. Each sweep of the broom and every pull of the vacuum revealed a little more of what had been forgotten beneath the grime. It wasn't just about cleaning, it was about teamwork and shared purpose. As we worked, laughter filled the air, lightening the heavy task. What motivates you most when facing tough cleaning challenges? Let us know. We'd love to hear your stories. Most of the houses our team cleans share one common thread: excessive hoarding. It's not just about clutter. Often it stems from deeper psychological struggles that manifest in the way belongings pile up over time. Walking into these spaces, we see not just the mess, but the stories behind it. Stories of overwhelm, pain, and sometimes loneliness. Despite the challenges, this work is more than just a job for us. It's a passion. Our mission is to restore cleanliness, order, and a sense of hope for those who live in these spaces. What are your thoughts on hoarding and its connection to mental health? Have you or someone you know faced a similar challenge? Share your experiences. We'd love to hear from you. At Cleaning Hero Squad, our team of both men and women is united by a shared passion for what we do. This isn't just a job to us, it's a mission. Every home we step into represents a chance to make a real difference in someone's life, turning chaos into order and restoring a sense of peace and pride for the people we help. The work isn't always easy. It's physically demanding, emotionally challenging, and often requires tackling situations others might shy away from. But for us, that's where the reward lies. We love and respect this work because it goes beyond cleaning. It's about compassion, connection, and the belief that everyone deserves a fresh start. What motivates you in your work or daily life? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Your home should be a sanctuary, not a source of stress or danger. When clutter builds up, it's not just an eyesore, it can lead to serious health risks. Dust, mold, and bacteria thrive in neglected spaces, and excessive hoarding can create hazardous living conditions. But here's the good news. You have the power to change that. Start small, one drawer, one corner, one shelf at a time. Set realistic goals and remember, progress is better than perfection. Decluttering isn't just about tidiness. It's about reclaiming your space and your peace of mind. A clean home isn't just visually appealing. It's healthier, more productive, and emotionally uplifting. Well, folks, after hours of hard work, sweat, and maybe a few gag-worthy moments, we've done it. The transformation is absolutely incredible. Decluttering isn't just about throwing things away. It's about reclaiming your space, your peace of mind, and your life. If this video has inspired you to tackle your own mess, I encourage you to start small, stay consistent, and remember, progress, not perfection. Thank you so much for joining me on this intense decluttering journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more extreme cleaning adventures. Let's make 2025 the year of transformation and positivity. Until next time. Welcome back, cleaning heroes. Today we're about to take on one of the biggest, most extreme cleaning transformations we've ever faced. What was once a stunning mansion has now turned into an absolute disaster zone. We're talking piles of junk, thick layers of dust, and chaos everywhere. This place has been neglected for years, and you won't believe the state it's in. But don't worry, that's exactly why we're here. Today, we're rolling up our sleeves, tackling this mess head-on, and proving that no home is too far gone to be saved. Are you ready for the ultimate deep cleaning and decluttering transformation? Let's get started. All right, heroes, let's take a look at what we're dealing with. This once beautiful mansion is now almost unrecognizable. The entryway is covered in dust, old furniture, and random junk. The kitchen is overflowing with dirty dishes, grease stains, and expired food. It's like no one has cooked here in years. Moving to the living room, the floor is buried under clutter, broken electronics, and forgotten belongings. The windows are covered in grime, making the place feel even darker and lifeless. And then there's the bedroom, clothes everywhere, trash on the floor, and a bed that looks like it hasn't been slept in properly in months. This is going to be a huge challenge. But here at Cleaning Hero Squad, we never back down from a cleaning mission. Walking into this house felt like stepping into pure chaos. Every inch of space was swallowed by clutter, piles of clothes, broken furniture, forgotten belongings, and stacks of old newspapers reaching the ceiling. The air was thick with dust, and the overwhelming scent of neglect made it clear that this home had been untouched for years. But the real challenge isn't just cleaning, it's understanding how things got this way. What causes someone to let their home reach this point? Is it emotional attachment, lack of time, or something deeper? Have you ever seen a house this cluttered? What do you think is the hardest part of dealing with extreme hoarding? Share your thoughts in the comments. Clutter doesn't just take up space, it takes up energy, peace of mind, and even your health. When things pile up beyond control, it's more than just a mess. It becomes a serious hazard. Dust, mold, and bacteria thrive in cluttered environments, leading to respiratory issues, allergies, and even mental stress. A home should be a place of comfort, not a source of anxiety. Start small, one drawer, one shelf, one room at a time. The act of cleaning isn't just about tidying up. It's about creating a space where you can breathe, think clearly, and truly live. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by clutter? What's your best tip for keeping a clean and organized home? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's inspire each other. Thank you for joining us on this extreme cleaning adventure. If you love this transformation, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insane cleaning challenges. And tell us in the comments, what's the biggest cleaning challenge you've ever faced? We'd love to hear your stories. See you in the next video. Hello everyone, and Happy New Year from all of us at Cleaning Hero Squad. As we step into this fresh start, we're bringing you one of the most emotional and inspiring stories to kick off the year. Behind me stands what was once a stunning villa, brimming with memories and life. But over time, it has tragically transformed into an overwhelming garbage hoard, unrecognizable and heartbreaking. When we first received the call to clean this villa, we couldn't believe the condition described to us. Mountains of garbage, foul odors, and layers of dust that hide the beauty beneath. But here at Cleaning Hero Squad, we believe in second chances, both for the spaces we clean and the people who call them home. This is more than just a cleaning job. It's a mission to restore dignity and hope. Let's get started. Our Cleaning Hero Squad is fully geared up and ready to tackle this monumental challenge. To work efficiently, we've divided into specialized teams, each focusing on different areas of the villa. One team is sorting through the overwhelming piles of garbage, ensuring every piece is handled responsibly. Another is deep cleaning the kitchen, scrubbing away years of grime. Meanwhile, our toughest crew is tackling the thick layers of dust clinging stubbornly to furniture and forgotten corners, transforming every surface back to life. Together, we're bringing hope, cleanliness, and a fresh start to this home. As we step deeper into the villa, an overwhelming stench envelops us, a grim reminder of the years of neglect this place has endured. The air is thick with the odor of decay, making it hard to breathe. Our hearts ache as we look around at the disarray, furniture buried beneath layers of garbage and debris, forgotten possessions that once held meaning, now lost in the chaos. Among the scattered belongings on the floor, we notice remnants of what might have been pets, now long gone, leaving behind evidence of their presence. It's a heartbreaking sight. In another corner, we have a dynamic group of women, each fully engaged in their mission to tackle the overwhelming mountain of clothing that has taken over this once stylish wardrobe. As they sift through the layers of fabric, laughter and camaraderie fill the air, making the daunting task seem lighter. They've turned this chore into a lively exchange of tips and tricks, sharing their best methods for folding clothes efficiently. Together, they're not just organizing clothing, they're creating a sense of community and restoring hope to this home, one outfit at a time. As our dedicated team works tirelessly, the air is filled with determination and hope. They focus on restoring the once pristine white surfaces of the villa, revealing the beauty hidden beneath layers of dust and grime. With each scrub, the vibrant white begins to shine again, igniting excitement among the team. "Look at this difference," one member exclaims, showcasing their hard work. Standing back to admire their progress, they feel immense pride in breathing new life into this home. How do you restore your items to their original glory? Share your tips in the comments below. As we delve into the hidden corners of this neglected villa, our team is fueled by a shared sense of purpose. Each nook and cranny presents a unique challenge, but with every item we uncover, our determination only grows stronger. Have you ever tried using a toothbrush for tight spaces? One team member suggests, and others nod in agreement, eager to share their favorite techniques. The atmosphere buzzes with energy as we exchange tips, laughter, and encouragement, transforming what could be a daunting task into a collaborative effort. What are your favorite cleaning tips for those hard-to-reach areas? Share your advice in the comments below. As we enter the bathroom, a wave of disbelief washes over us. This once pristine space has been forgotten, shrouded in layers of dust and grime, with stubborn mildew creeping along the tiles like a dark reminder of neglect. The air is heavy with an unpleasant odor, a stark contrast to the fresh scents we long to restore. Armed with our cleaning supplies, we're ready to face the challenge head-on. Together, we can transform this neglected bathroom back into a sanctuary of cleanliness. The road ahead may be tough, but our resolve is unbreakable. Let's dive in and make this space shine once more. As we gaze down at the floor, a wave of determination surges through us. The once bright surface is now marred by deep black stains, remnants of years of neglect that seem to mock our efforts. But instead of feeling defeated, we feel a renewed sense of purpose. This is our moment to shine, to take back this space from the clutches of dirt and grime. As we tackle this daunting task, we invite you to join us on this journey. What are your tips for tackling tough stains and reviving neglected surfaces? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's inspire each other to make every corner of our homes shine. As we embark on this cleaning journey, a vital message resonates within us: the importance of maintaining a clutter-free environment for our health and well-being. When we let items accumulate, we're not just creating chaos, we're also setting the stage for bacteria and germs to thrive. It's a reminder that what we choose to keep around us can directly impact our health. With each item we remove, we take a step towards not only a cleaner space, but also a healthier lifestyle. How do you prevent clutter in your home? Share your tips in the comments below, and let's work together to create cleaner, healthier spaces for ourselves and our loved ones. In a corner of the cluttered room, a team of enthusiastic girls has gathered, ready to tackle the chaos that has taken over. With laughter and determination, they sort through a mountain of items, each girl taking charge of organizing and categorizing the mess into neatly labeled boxes. Their spirits are high as they share tips and tricks for maximizing space and making the most out of every nook and cranny in the cabinets. They exchange ideas, turning what could be a daunting task into a fun, collaborative effort. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Do you have any quick and effective tips for folding or organizing items? Share your best hacks in the comments below, and let's all learn from each other to make our spaces more functional and beautiful. As we wrap up this incredible transformation journey, it's clear that a clean and organized space can significantly uplift our spirits and create a sense of peace in our lives. Together, we've tackled clutter, shared valuable tips, and turned chaos into calm. Remember, every small step you take toward organization counts. If you found inspiration in our journey today, please subscribe to our channel for more cleaning tips, motivating stories, and empowering transformations. Together, we can make the world a cleaner and happier place, one step at a time. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Cleaning Hero Squad. Today we're diving into one of the most heartfelt and life-changing stories we've ever encountered. Imagine feeling trapped in your own home, surrounded by chaos, unable to find a way out. That's exactly what our next guest has been living with, until now. Our incredible team stepped in to help a depressed hoarder reclaim their space, and more importantly, their life. This is a story about hope, transformation, and the power of compassion. Stay with us because what you're about to witness will move you to your core. She's a mother of two who's been battling depression for years. Over time, her home became overwhelmed by clutter, to the point where it wasn't just difficult to move around. This was her reality. She reached out to us, and as soon as we heard her story, we knew we had to help. Have you ever found yourself holding on to items, thinking they might be useful someday, or that they hold a memory too precious to let go of? For some, this innocent habit grows into an overwhelming struggle, a home filled with things that no longer serve a purpose but feel impossible to part with. It's not just about the clutter, it's about the emotions attached to every object, the fear of losing a piece of the past, and the difficulty of finding a way forward. There's something incredibly empowering about tackling the toughest corners of a space, the ones hidden away, caked with years of dust, grime, and neglect. These spots challenge us, test our patience, and push us to our limits. But as a team, we face them head-on with determination and grit. Each scrub, each wipe, and each breakthrough feels like a small victory. Together, we turn what seemed impossible into a moment of triumph. The satisfaction of seeing those stubborn areas gleam with new life reminds us why we do this. Cleaning isn't just about making your space look nice. It's about protecting your health and your well-being. When clutter takes over, it can quickly become more than just an inconvenience. Dust, mold, and bacteria thrive in overly crowded spaces, putting your health at serious risk. Beyond that, the emotional weight of living in a cluttered environment can affect your mental state, leaving you feeling stressed and overwhelmed. Let this be your reminder. A clean space is a healthy space. Start small, tackle one area at a time, and remember that every little effort counts toward a better, brighter home and life. Now, what are your thoughts on decluttering? Have you faced challenges with overaccumulation? Let's connect. Share your stories, tips, or even your struggles in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more inspiration and practical advice on reclaiming your space. Together, we can create healthier, happier homes. To anyone out there feeling overwhelmed by life, know that you're not alone. It's okay to ask for help, and it's never too late to start over. This is why we at Cleaning Hero Squad do what we do, because everyone deserves a chance to reclaim their life and their happiness. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more heartfelt transformations. Together, we can make a difference, one space at a time. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay kind, stay compassionate, and we'll see you next time on Cleaning Hero Squad. there, heroes. Welcome back to Cleaning Hero Squad, where fresh starts and epic transformations begin. And today we're kicking off the brand new year with something truly special. It's 2025, and what better way to start than with a New Year reset? In this episode, we're diving into an epic transformation that's not just about cleaning, but about reclaiming your space in your life. Imagine starting the year with a refreshed mindset, a decluttered home, and a sense of accomplishment that sets the tone for success. Doesn't that sound amazing? So grab your cleaning supplies, get comfy, and let's embark on this transformative journey together. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be inspired to make a fresh start in your own space. Let's do this. Now let's talk about why this matters. A cluttered space often reflects a cluttered mind, right? Starting the year in chaos can drain your energy before you even begin. That's why decluttering and refreshing your home isn't just about appearances. It's about creating a space that supports your goals and dreams for 2025. Our team poured countless hours of hard work and dedication into restoring cleanliness and a fresh start for this home. Every scrub, every lift, and every moment was filled with determination and heart to create a space where new beginnings can flourish. It wasn't just about cleaning, it was about bringing hope, comfort, and renewal to a family's life. Now we want to connect with you, our amazing community. Share your thoughts, your own stories, or even your tips for creating a fresh start in your space. Together, let's inspire each other to transform not just our homes, but our lives. Our team took on the challenging task of tackling hidden dust in cabinet corners and stubborn grease in the kitchen. Armed with determination and the right tools, each member focused on their assigned areas, ensuring no spot was overlooked. From scrubbing away layers of grime to carefully wiping out years of buildup, it was a true team effort. The satisfaction of seeing sparkling cabinets in a grease-free kitchen reminded us why we do what we do, bringing cleanliness and renewal to every corner of the home. Every wipe and every scrub was a step closer to restoring a space filled with comfort and joy. Cleaning isn't just about tidying up. It's about transforming your space into a sanctuary that energizes and inspires you. And make magic happen in your home. We're excited to share our favorite cleaning tips, like starting small by focusing on one area at a time, or using simple tricks like vinegar and baking soda to tackle stubborn stains. Every little effort counts, and the results are so worth it. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What's your go-to cleaning hack or your biggest challenge when it comes to tidying up? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's inspire each other to make every space shine. Our team took on the ultimate dust-busting challenge, venturing into the mysterious realms of cabinet crevices, air conditioner vents, under-the-bed wastelands, and the forgotten corners of the floor. Armed with vacuums, brushes, and sheer determination, we braved enough dust to start our own desert. There were moments of pure comedy, like discovering a sock from 2010 or accidentally sneezing clouds of dust into the air. But oh, the sweet satisfaction of seeing those spots sparkling clean again. Every ounce of effort, every awkward angle, and every laugh along the way was completely worth it when we saw the transformation. Clean spaces, happy faces. Our team has been honored to receive numerous requests to restore cleanliness and shine to luxurious homes. It's not every day you get to work in spaces filled with elegant design and exquisite high-end items. From polishing gleaming marble countertops to carefully dusting delicate crystal chandeliers. Every moment felt like a dream come true. There's a special kind of joy and pride in being entrusted with such treasures, ensuring they are treated with the utmost care and attention. It's a reminder of how our work touches lives, no matter the space. We'd love to connect with you, share your thoughts, ask questions, or tell us what your dream home would look like. clean home is more than just a tidy space. It's a foundation for a healthier and happier life. Regular cleaning and avoiding excessive clutter are not just chores. They're acts of self-care that protect you and your family from potential health risks. Excessive hoarding can lead to unsanitary conditions, respiratory issues, and even emotional stress. Remember, it's not about perfection, but progress. Every little effort adds up to a healthier and more peaceful environment. What are your thoughts on hoarding? Have you or someone you know experienced the challenges of excessive clutter? Share your stories with us in the comments. As we wrapped up our cleaning mission, the final step was thoroughly sanitizing every corner with a professional disinfectant spray. Watching the mist settle over sparkling surfaces, we couldn't help but feel a deep sense of pride. To make it even more rewarding, we took a moment to evaluate and rate each area we tackled. From spotless kitchens to dust-free cabinets, every effort was worth it when we saw the incredible transformation. It's these moments of achievement and knowing we've made a difference that fuel our passion for what we do. If you've enjoyed this journey with us, we'd love for you to join our community. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and share your own cleaning victories. Together we can create cleaner, healthier, and happier spaces. See you in the next video.